So I'm going to round up and say 26,000 divided by 2,900. That's 8.9. So pretty much 9x his monthly income. And once I broke that out for him, he's like, oh yeah, I could do that. That's easy. Yeah, of course, let's do it. What's up, everybody? My name is Kevin Kartchner. I'm the CEO of the Fight Against Mediocrity. And today I'm going to show you how to make over $250,000 in just 2 years, even if currently you're making under $3,000 a month. And basically, I'm going to show you the framework for how you can do this, setting the goals in your mind to get there. So this is going to be super awesome. Check this out. The reason I came up with this or thought of this or wanted to share this with you is because I was on a coaching call today with one of my students in the Fight Against Mediocrity program. And we were just talking and he said, I said, what's your goal? What's your income goal? Because you have to have something you're shooting for or else you're just going to go anywhere. And he said, I have a goal. I want to hit about $100,000 or $120,000, but it just seems like such a big goal right now. He says around the most I've ever made in a month, is about $3,200 on the high side. And so he says, if I set a goal for $100,000, I'm going to get overwhelmed and just sit here and be stressed. And I said, I totally understand. Basically, I used to sit down at the beginning of every year and set about 100 ambitious goals. And 3 weeks into the year, I'd be like, oh my gosh, these are so hard. I don't even know where to start. And then I just quit. And so basically what we did is we said, okay, for the next 30 days, your goal is $2,900. $2,900. I know you can do that. You've done it before. It's believable in your head. Just $2,900. And then we worked it out to where by month 24, I have it here. And I'm going to put the link right here in the description below for the Google Sheet. So you can go check it out. Check out the Google Sheet and see, exactly how the math plays out. But we broke it out. So by month 24, he's making $25,000 a month. And we broke it up into increments. So he starts at $2,900 and slowly works his way up. So check out how cool this is. And again, check out the Google Sheet so you can see how the math plays out. But I wanted to show it on the board because it's really cool. First month, $2,900. Okay. And what I told him is month one is $2,900. That's all you need to do. That's super doable. With any job, you work a little extra overtime, you do something on the side. I believe in America, anyone can make $2,900. If you don't believe that, or you have seen something different, or put a comment below, because in the town where I'm at, starting positions are about $20 or $30 an hour right now at a lot of places, and we do have a lower unemployment rate, but right now in the nation, it's pretty low everywhere. And then what we worked out is we said, okay, so month one, $2,900. Month two, all you have to do is increase that by 2%. So month two, increased by 10%. And that was adding $290. So at the end of month two, he made in that month $3,190. That's only $290 increase from what he made month one. And it goes down, and I'm just going to read off some of these and then show you end of year one where he's at. So month two, he ends up $3,190. And again, pull up the spreadsheet. Month three, he increases by $319. And so these are really small adjustments. If you need to make an extra $300 in a month, you can go sell something. But the big thing that I was pointing out to him is in the Fight Against Mediocrity, the program that I have, I help people transition, people who are living paycheck to paycheck, transition into a 6-figure career in sales. And so the idea behind this is, if you're in sales, the more value you provide, the more products you sell, the more services you sell, the more income you can make. And so the idea behind this is, say he's selling products where he gets a $500 commission. If he just sells one more product or service, he made that. And that's about the same until month 8. And then it bumps up to an increase of $513 a month. So he has to sell two now. But for the last 6 months, he's been selling an additional one more product. So say month 1, he sells 6. Month 2, he sells 7. Month 3, he sells 8, and then 9, and then 10. So it's just slowly moving up. So I'm going to sell one more. I sold 8 last month. All I have to do is hit that and one more. And he does that. And by month 12, he's making $82.74. And in that first year, he made $62,000, which honestly is probably about average for, an accountant or someone in finance or a nurse, someone in that living to paycheck reality. But at this point, he's making $8,200 a month, which most people aren't. He's getting up there into the top 10% of earners. So that keeps going on. And month 15, he's only increasing his income by $1,000. So he's doing what he did the previous month plus 2 more sales. And again, you can look at the Google Doc and see how it plays out. But, just a few more sales. I'll do what I did last month. I know I can do it. I did it before. Just a few more sales. By month 24, he's making $25,967. His income for year 2 was $194,628. I realized I'm a lefty, so this is kind of hard for you to read as I'm writing. But I like the visuals, so 62,000 plus 194 is where I get the 250 number. It's like 256. So check out how cool this is. He started at $2,900 a month, increases it by 10% each month for 2 years, and at the end of year 2, for year 2, the entire year 2, he made $194,000. Now that puts him probably in the top 5 to 10% of earners in America, and it puts him, at $2,900 a month, what he was making previously. He was making $34,000 a month. So, what's 190? 194 divided by 34. He's 5.7x'd his income just by increasing it by 10%. And the powerful thing is, and the reason I teach sales is because you couldn't do this in any other career. Besides being a business owner or a salesperson, are the only 2 careers that you can make these quantum leaps like this. And the biggest lesson I want to teach people and teach you with this and hopefully help you realize is, number 1, it makes a big difference if you're in a job where you control what you make. That's the biggest. And the second thing is when you have a goal, because he's sitting here at day 1. That's where mentally he's $2,900. And so if we go, hey, you're making $2,900 right now, let's go straight to 194. Mentally, most people can't handle that. That's a big jump mentally to go from $2,900 to, I guess it would be 29 to 25 per month. That's a big jump. That's literally, more than 10x what he's making right now. That's a 10x monthly income jump, which is actually probably what we should measure. 10x. Can you even see that? Yeah. 10x monthly income jump. I just want to write that down. Actually, sorry. That's 2,900. Is that hard to see? I guess you can see it. To 25. So sorry, that's probably only like to 25,000. It's probably only like an 8. I'm sorry, not quite 10. Oh, let's see. Let's do the math. Again, I'm not ashamed to use my calculator. Most people are ashamed to. So 29 or 25,000. It was exactly 25,967. So I'm gonna round up and say 26,000 divided by 2,900. That's 8.9. So pretty much 9x his monthly income just by increasing it 10% every single month, which is not hard. Anybody can do that mentally. You can say, hey, I can increase what I did by 10%. I can do that. That's doable. That's possible. And instead of going mentally from 2,900 to 26,000, you're going slowly. just 10% every month. And once I broke that out for him, he's like, oh yeah, I could do that. That's easy. Yeah, of course. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I said, imagine, doing your taxes and seeing, man, I just made $194,000. But that's not even the cool part. I mean, if you keep running this out, if you can just increase your income 10% every month, you keep running that out, that's huge. That's huge. But I said, imagine throwing in your taxes, you just made $194,000. Tell me what that feels like. He's like, that would be more money than any of my immediate family members have ever made in a year ever. I would break the path of poverty in my family. I'd be able to do X and X and X and X. And it hit me really hard. Like, that helped him a ton. So I wanted to share it with you. Whatever you're making right now, increase it by 10% every month. If you're not in a position where you can have control over increasing your income, I challenge you to make a change, make a shift, because you should never trade time for money. If you trade time for money, you're going to be working until you're 80 because you're never going to be able to get out of the rat race. The thing about sales and owning a business is you control the effort you put in, the skills you create, you control how much you make. If you're interested in learning how to make 6 figures in sales, I'd love to help you. Go to thefightagainstmediocrity.com. It should be down in the description below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this makes sense, if this helped you, break through some of those myths that you had or limiting beliefs that you had before. That's my goal with this YouTube channel, is really just to provide value. So let me know what you think. Give it a like, share it with your friends. Have an amazing day. You guys are awesome. I'm your biggest fan. Let's go.